girl. Like, you didn't come for the party. You came for the bed. Hi guys! Here we have a returning guest.
Hi guys!
Episode 2, we are going to be talking about how to be a baddie.
How to be baddie.
101.
101.
Yes.
How to be a baddie.
So we're going to give you our tips and just advice that we feel like coming into 2024 you should be following, because if you haven't felt like you've unleashed your baddie energy, it's time to do it now. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, don't let people shit on you. Be the shit.
Be the shit.
Ah! So what we're talking about here is don't let people tell you who you are.
Right.
Be yourself authentically and live that. Like, people shouldn't be controlling how you feel about yourself. Don't let them project their insecurities, their fears, or or the concerns that people feel like you should be concerned about. Let your energy be vibrant and don't let other people dim your light.
Right.
So, I feel like we've talked about that before, but
Good
super
word.
important to know. Yeah.
Right. Because we're in the sunlight right now, and you want to be around people who bring out the sunlight inside of you. We don't let other people dictate how you're supposed to feel, what you're supposed to think and believe, and you start to understand your values and beliefs for yourself. It feels really grounding, and you're able to hold yourself in a steadfast way and not let anyone knock you down.
Yeah, and it's really important that you continue to learn more about yourself through you observing your thoughts, your own behavior, and what you like to do. Don't let other people make you into something that you're not, and you have no fun or joy in doing anything. So I think that's also a really good tip in becoming a baddie. Learn about yourself so then others can't tell you who you are. Because if you know yourself enough, there is no doubt in who you are, and you know you're a bad bitch.
Yes! I like that. Yeah, because that is exactly what I was talking about the other day with my friend, when you're spending so much time with yourself and you're able to ground yourself so deeply. It's like you're a tree and like your roots are who you are, and if you don't have those roots, then any storm is going to be able to knock you down.
Yes, so good.
Yeah. So,
I love that.
Trees are so inspiring, and whenever I look at them, I'm like, wow, they have been here for so many years. They are so rooted, literally, like in who they are. That tree has a lifetime of just so much knowledge.
Yes.
And so remembering that your knowledge that you have within yourself is valid, even if people don't agree with it. And, you know, we're not meant to be the same too. So having peace with that fact will make you more confident, because you won't also be a people pleaser and want other people to agree with you 24/7. You can hold peace for their perspective and your own.
Yes. And bringing up that tree analogy, even when people lean on trees, the tree is not falling or swaying or rocking. The tree is solid in where they stand, and they stand it on business, just like you should.
Yes!
So that was a good analogy. We gotta keep that one in the block.
Yeah, right.
As you were talking about grounding yourself, I think it's also really important that we spend time alone. Even though it can be kind of scary or you might feel bored, you should never be bored by yourself. You should be your own entertainment, and in that way spend time alone so you can figure out what you like, what are your interests, and that's how I really fell in love with crocheting, because spending so much time alone, it made me want to be creative and do something with my time. The time that I spend alone is equal to the time that I spend with other people, and then when I'm not with people, it doesn't make me feel lonely or like I need someone. So I think that's really important. Spend time alone so you can love being by yourself.
That was such a great one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to work on that right now, and I think that a big reason for my anxiety being alone in my own room is because I'm still getting used to being in my own energy. Like, literally, like my friends could see it in my room, and it's like I'm still getting comfortable in that. So, yeah. And also, like, with relationships too, because this also goes into being a baddie, because you don't want to be hanging out with just anyone and letting everyone have access to you, especially men, because if you're not able to fully enjoy being alone and enjoying your own peace, then you're just going to let anyone come into your life and have access to you. It's kind of like when you're even making friendships or new relationships with anyone, remembering like, okay, my life is already great. What do you have to add to it? How will you benefit me? Not in a toxic way, but like if you're going to be super negative, that's obviously not going to benefit anyone, especially the hard work that I put into myself. So
yeah,
being alone will do that.
Yes, and I think loving to be by yourself will also give you more gratitude in how big your presence actually is around other people. Like if you're looking for other people to give you that, you're not going to see the good in yourself because you feel like you need other people to give that to you. You should see yourself as a vibrant energy, not someone that has to rely on someone else to give you that, you know, energy or give you that burst. So I really like spending time with myself because then when I know when I'm around other people, the same energy I have with myself, I'm going to give to other people. Like I don't have to be around someone specific to make me feel happy or to make me feel like I can't be myself unless I have her with me. Like
a second you.
Like y'all can be individualism. You can be yourself and also have people around you to bring that out of you, but they don't need to give you that per se. You find that in yourself.
For sure. Yeah, because that's something I experienced with a lot of people in my life or past friends where, you know, every time I would see them it'd be so much fun, but if their mood was off it would affect me. Staying on your own racetrack and not making other people your competition because you're already enough as you are, and that ties into not always needing people to kind of use them for validation for your own insecure emotions of being afraid to do things out of your comfort zone because you are already in your own lane, focused on your own driving, and you're looking at the line straight ahead and you're not focusing on the other people beside you, kind of what you said. And with that, like,
and a baddie isn't listening to other people's life and gossip and information. So being a baddie, you gotta make sure that
focus on your own route, not other people's.
Don't stray off the track and listen to other people because then you become a follower. A baddie is not a follower.
Because we are all on the racetrack together. It doesn't matter if this car is blue and this one is purple. We are all moving in the same direction, and it's not our job to dictate, oh, you need to change your wheel size.
For real.
Like,
like, girl, focus on what you got going on. That's why you run out of gas. Pick up the
right. Okay, manifesting though and scripting. So that has helped me a lot. I'm gonna say it, but like having an alter ego, having this image in your mind of who you want to be and tapping into that person. And when you have certain situations, asking yourself, how would my higher self handle the situation? If you're feeling insecure and you're trying to maintain that baddie persona, maybe looking up to your higher self that is already an evolved baddie and talking to her or whatever and being like, what should I do? And doing really what resonates with you, and that's part of grounding as well. This year I really got into what that means for me, like physical body, mental health, emotional, spiritual well-being. How do I want to look like at the end of the year? And it has made me so excited about life again, and having that excitement is so abundant, and it allows me to be a better light for other people in their lives, and so that I can better support them. But like you mentioned earlier, you have to be able to support your own self. Sometimes that's what it takes, is just some time alone to focus on you and your goals. And
baddie 101, know how to be that bright energy for yourself, but also other people.
Exactly. That one right there hit, because it's like what you mentioned earlier with the tree, like letting other people be able to lean on you, but also allow yourself to sway to side sometime and lean on other people, because that's also what true friends are for.
And there's beauty in being able to be yourself and go through this journey of life and not try to be solid. Like, it's okay to have like these flows of motion. It's beautiful to watch how people, you know, are flexible and they're able to adapt to life, no matter what life throws them. And that just shows the power and beauty of someone that can live life authentically and let life take them on their journey.
Well said.
Oh my gosh, no, I love the analogy. Like, we literally like keep bringing it up. It's amazing.
I know.
Are we talking about it?
No, I just got self-conscious of like, but it's
and the fact it's only been 5 minutes.
I know. No, wait, stop.
Yo, we're so animated.
They just looked over, bro. I heard my voice echo.
It was really great that you mentioned looking at your life in a very vibrant and positive perspective, because then it's going to shift your reality into the dream life that you want. And being a baddie 101, you have to be able to manifest the things that you want for yourself if you really say that you are that person and you want that to be true. So fantasizing yourself is like probably one of the most important ones, because if you don't see yourself as an actual baddie, are you really a baddie? Like, that's the question.
Exactly.
And if you have a definition of a baddie where like you dress for the occasion, you're always setting goals and accomplishing them, you have to fulfill that in order for that to be your reality. You shouldn't be chasing being a baddie. You should already be a baddie as we speak.
You need to embody the baddie.
Yes.
Don't just chase after the baddie.
Exactly. And that's why it's important to stay on your own racetrack. You're not competing with anybody else. So
I just heard a motorcycle and what the fuck?
I thought that was a person coughing.
Brianna? What was that? I don't know. Was that a person?
Adios. So
Or was that? Were we just hearing things?
I literally heard a person coughing.
I did too. Okay, I think a person was coughing.
Yeah. No.
I genuinely thought that it was a spirit for a second.
No, I literally heard someone like
Okay.
like
Anyways,
oh my gosh.
racetrack.
That's so pretty.
It is pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
What is
So
okay. Manifesting, scripting, and racetrack.
yes. So you have to stay on your own racetrack in order to win the race. You can't be in other people's lanes, getting all in the way.
Sorry.
Yeah, and like you look crazy when you're
Woo!
trying to follow everybody else, when really
Right.
you should just be running straight forward.
Exactly.
That's all we're asking you to do. Focus on your own track so you can win your own race. And you can only do that by being yourself and focusing on your goals and what you want. You have to look at your goal. And if you're not looking at it, it's gonna lose you. You're gonna lose it because you're going like this on the track. You gotta go straight. No, the analogies is crazy. We have so many.
Because I was thinking some about like with the male gaze too, which is one thing that has made it really hard to be confident in my body, because I'm always worried like what will men think, say, are they staring at me? Like I can feel like these eyes on me. And so being alone in my own room and taking a break from social media too, and not looking at like, you know, superficial models online all the time has made me feel more confident in my own body, and even, you know, trying to wear less makeup, but also wearing more makeup too, because that's also helped me feel more confident as well. Because growing up, I used to feel really, really insecure. You know, I got bullied in school, so, and I think that everyone experiences that, but it was a huge part of my life, so.
Yeah. I think that's really great that you mentioned like the idea of perception, and I love that you wear makeup. I don't think wearing makeup is a requirement to be a baddie, but also if you know how to do makeup and you do it well, like hence us, why would you not want to wear makeup just to show that I can make my face look a little more chiseled? You know, I can give myself a new look, and also it's kind of like a, I don't know, like performance-wise, like it just gives me that energy and it hypes me up even more, knowing I know I'm on my P's and Q's. Like, I got my face done, I got my hair done, so like, don't feel embarrassed when someone doesn't know how to do those things and they're making you feel bad about it, and you're like, I'm not insecure, I just know how to make myself look good. But also, if you like being natural sometimes during the day and you just don't want to have makeup on, don't feel like you're not a baddie just because you don't have your makeup on one day. Like, you're even more of a baddie because it's giving natural. Like, it doesn't have to be so much effort all the time, but also when you want to put in effort, such as dressing good for the occasion. That's another thing about being a baddie. You have to know how to dress for the occasion. If you know you're going to a party and you got your crush there, you got your little boo thing that you can just see him. Why am I seeing you in pajamas right now, girl? Like, you didn't come for the party, you came for the bed.
No tea, no shade.
All tea, all shade.
But you just gotta dress for the part, babe. Like, it's okay to dress extra good, extra fancy. Like, you're not dressing for the men, you're dressing for yourself. And if you know how to dress for the part where you know this is party vibes, this is giving my version of a party vibe. It don't gotta be your party version,
my God,
but it's my party version. So if I want to have my stomach out and my cleavage, that's not your party, babe. That's fine. that's fine, but it's gonna be mine. So take ownership of that and embrace your authenticity. Like, you know, when you think about the male gaze and stuff like that, it tends to be a stereotypic, like, she wants to show her ass, she wants to show her boobs.
Right.
Not for you to touch on.
Right.
I
Oh
just
my
wanna
gosh.
look good.
Yeah, because because this one girl talked about, if the world was just women, I would dress even more slutty. I would wear even less clothes. And it's like, because I feel safe enough to.
Yeah.
But that is so true. Give yourself permission to step up and dress up, because like a lot of people don't do that, and a lot of people don't put in the extra effort. So when you do, it triggers that inside of them, that side of them that they have shamed for wanting to be self-expressive, and they try to like judge you, be like, why are you wearing heels? Like, you know, I've even seen some girls dress up like wearing heels to class, like with like family business casual, but honestly I'm here for it, because that is something that like I wish I had the confidence to do.
Whatever gives you that energy to wake up every day and go to class and then come back to your room and do it all over again, do that. If I can't do it like you, that's you, babe. That's why it don't work for me. But if I need to wear some cute ass clothes and have a matching bag and, you know, like some shades on, like claim that. Like, don't let anybody affect your way of living. And that's a point that I was going to bring up. Like, the perspective and the version that you live is your life. Like, as a girl, like, I love having so many choices and different styles. And I know some people feel intimidated by that. They're like, oh, why do we have so many colors to choose from? That's your way of living, but it's okay to have options and have styles and different choices. So if somebody's showing up with booty shorts on and a tank top, that's what they were feeling. Like, that was their style for that day. Like, let them live their style.
Yeah, and having that like excitement each day of like, ooh, how am I feeling? What am I gonna get to wear today? Sometimes, like, when tapping into how I'm feeling in all aspects of life has made me feel more confident in myself. Like, letting yourself enjoy the luxuries of life, letting yourself curate your cute little like avatar human in whatever way you want to.
You can create your own life as long as you're giving yourself that freedom to do so. Yeah, and that's the beauty of having freedom. Like, as a baddie, you're not limited or constricted in your beliefs. I think that's another thing that we should bring attention to, because if you're judging someone else because they're doing something, it's not giving baddie energy, because it seems like you have a problem with it that you haven't picked out with yourself yet. That's a big problem. Don't be picking on other people or trying to pick with someone else when you got stuff that you need to actually talk through.
Exactly.
Because why are you looking at her like that when I'm looking at you like this? Like, you're judging her, but let's really think about it. Baddies are girls. Like, we don't be hating on other girls, because we've probably been in your era or your phase before, and we know what it feels like, and we're not gonna dim your light because you got stuff going on. Like, I'm going through that too, girl.
So many, I feel like so many people I meet don't understand. They try to like guess who I.
Just keep going.
They try to guess who I am before I even like.
I hate men.
Me too.
I've had it, and I'm so.
You know what I've had? It.
They're kind of funny though, but it's annoying as well. They're coming off, and now I lost my flow.
Y'all don't be running like that for practice.
Wait, you're right. Why do they just run right then and there in front of us?
Exactly. Look, they're still looking.
Oh my god, he walked back. Damn. Ew, are they coming back?
No, they're not.
Oh wow. Oh, okay, that thing was. Oh,
there's two.
They need to leave me alone. Oh,
I think this is
going different
This
directions.
is a symbol of what the boys were doing and what we were trying to do. We're trying to get to success. They're pulling us back. Oh. Look.
Oh god.
Wait, there's another one. Wait, there's another one.
She's like singing. Okay. I think it's also interesting when people are judging you when you're doing good, and they're like, oh, who does she think she is, dressing like that, doing all this stuff. But it's like, I have been in a really low point in my life as well. I used to, and I still am, really insecure sometimes, and I'm still trying to heal from past things. Everybody is, and you know, we are constant evolutions of ourselves. So if you see someone who's doing well, like, they probably haven't reached that point like their whole life, and even if they have, like, that should be inspiration for you to grow more. And yeah, because I think some people see me and they're like, oh, she thinks she's so funny, so pretty, so whatever. But it's like, I've literally been in the darkest depths of life before and used to feel like scum on earth, and it was awful. So like, I haven't always been this way, and that's beautiful because we're just constantly growing and
changing as
changing,
individuals. And you have to accept change, which I think as a baddie, like, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and be able to grow as a person. Right. So maybe if you're looking at people negatively like that because they're doing something that you wouldn't, maybe that means you need to step out of your comfort zone more so you can find that confidence in yourself to do the things that you say you're going to do and not look at other people and judge them for doing it. Like, you want to be that person so bad, so be that person. Anything that you're judging them for is probably because you have some type of internal fear of, oh, if I did that, that would not be a good thing, or oh, if anybody did that, like, I can't see them getting to X, Y, and Z. That's not your point. This is not your story. That's not your episode. Like,
not your episode.
Like, you need to focus on your own season because right now we're on back order. Like, we're literally waiting for you to come out with your next big thing, but you're like stuck at what other people have going on, and you're putting your life on pause when you do that. Like, you actually have to be in the movie, watching the movie in order to see what's going on and continue your story.
I think something so freeing is realizing, oh wait, I don't have to be this anxious, limited, judgmental version of myself anymore. I can let those claws unclench and just grow into a whole new tree. Coming into this new year, I kind of feel like my life is beginning. I feel like it's just finally things are moving forward and there's going to be success ahead, and you just have to always constantly being that like cheerleader for yourself and not letting all of your circumstances be the determining factor. You have the power to change so much about your life and so much about who you want to be, and if you want to be more confident, more in your own presence and loving that fully, then my love, you will be a baddie. So, you know, and also I want to say too that it's also okay if you're not tapped into everything that we listed too, because when we are at our lowest, that, like I said, that is the most important time to remind yourself that you are a baddie, even if you don't feel like it. And even if someone isn't doing XYZ of what we said, like, they're still a baddie because we're like girls, you know what I mean? Like, we're all here for each other. Like,
everybody has their own goals, so obviously being a baddie is not a unified definition. Like, we're asking you guys to explore further into what you have set for yourself and apply that to becoming just a better version of yourself. Right. Yeah, a baddie is a main character.
She is.
And the main character is not who sets the movie, it's who wants to be in the movie and who makes that their story.
Like, the list, the rule book, it's not gonna be the same for me and you. Like, we do different things that make us feel like baddies, like tapping into those most authentic sides of ourselves and expressing that daily, getting in tune with that passion, you know, and what lights you up inside, what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel calm and peaceful.
And I also view life as kind of when you're living in your movie, you're able to create those high climatic moments or those milestones. So like in your movie, if you really want something, like, oh, I've always wanted to become an artist, like in your movie, if that was your goal and somehow you became a doctor who hates her job or, you know, doesn't know what to do with her life, that's completely disrupting your story. Like, live out your passion and what you, in your gut, in your tuition, feel. People that are telling you what to do, it's not their story, so they're not going to know how it ends. Only you. Always focus on yourself. Focus on how you can manifest the best life, and there's nothing else that you can do besides live your story. Like, that's your only task and mission in life.
Right.
So make the best out of it and make it a good happily ever after. We want to thank you guys so much for watching our Baddie 101. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below with some requests or just your thoughts on this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye!
I want you to take control of me. I tried to go to sleep and seen it in my dreams. Just in case I run across to the day, I'ma stay clean. Just in case you recognize a face, send it.